All right, guys, aloha. Hope everyone's doing well. I have been pretty sick the last week, so my voice is barely coming back, but I wanted to get out and at least attempt to do something. I'm kind of high on Robitussin and antibiotics, so pardon my cough. I actually went ahead and did a video earlier, and I didn't have the windsock on, and it's super windy out today, so totally failed that one. Head up my ass in the clouds. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to hand launch and land the new Air 2S. And it's obviously very similar to, well, not obviously, but it is very similar to a lot of other drones. But I figure why not show you on this latest, greatest DJI model. Right now we have this guy, boom, 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 the Air 2S. I'm gonna put on the props so we can fly this. Gotta match up the orange to the orange, which is unique to the new Air 2S. And we just put this guy on as so. Oop, make sure I'm doing it right, because again, I'm on antibiotics and Robitussin. So pardon my voice, but I figure why not, who cares? Rock it out and see what happens. So we got the remote, which is kind of important because when we're gonna go ahead and hand launch, we're gonna start the props by pushing in the sticks inward. That's gonna start the props, and we're gonna be holding onto the drone like so. Props are gonna be starting, and then we're gonna push up on the left stick and release at the same time and let it gain altitude, and that's essentially it. And we're gonna go ahead and power this guy on. Let me see the battery level. We're good with the battery. I'm gonna put the remote, I'm gonna put the phone into the remote. And I actually really enjoy this remote, so for whatever that's worth. So for example, I'm right now by a park in a school where there's some soccer field, and I wouldn't want to really launch. I guess I could launch from this table. It's pretty solid, but I wouldn't want to launch from the grass, for example, and bring a landing pad. All that stuff is not necessary. So all I would want to do is take this guy and launch it from my hand and then catch it the same way. It's super easy. You don't have to be scared. There's pretty basic stuff. So we have the drone right here. Everything's good to go. There's nothing above me. And all I'm gonna do is pull in the sticks towards each other. This is gonna start the props. And then from here, it says we got a geo zone nearby. We're gonna go ahead and push up on the left stick to gain altitude and get that guy out of the way for a second, and that's it. So pretty simple, right? I mean, there's no need to have a landing pad and all that stuff to kind of bring around. I mean, that's fine if you don't feel comfortable in the beginning or for whatever reason want to bring the landing pad, but there's no need. I honestly have been flying for almost 5 years now, and I've never really ever used a landing pad. I've always hand landed. So I'm gonna bring the guy back down, and essentially what we're gonna do, I'm gonna bring the drone kind of right maybe 3 feet from my hand. So I'll put my hand under the drone, push down on the left stick. The drone will essentially detect that my hand is there, that something's there, and you just continue holding down on the left stick and it will continue to land into your hand. Then you just grab it gently and keep holding down and the props will stop. So let's go ahead and do that. Got a lot of little bugs, which are gonna get taken out by the props. So as you see, I have my hand out. It's gonna come right down to me. Sometimes it goes a little faster, sometimes it doesn't, and that's it. Really pretty simple. There's not that much to kind of think about. You just have to know that it's not some scary thing. You wanna make sure you're grabbing the drone in a way where I have my thumb. For my example, I'm right-handed. I got my thumb right over here on the right side, and I got my other fingers, whatever feels natural, on the left side of the drone. So again, I'm gonna pull in the props to start it. Take off by just pushing up and releasing. And then the land, you can see, stick is gonna come straight down and super gently into the hand. Not scary at all, honestly, trust me. Just have fun with it, do it. And you're not gonna, you know, you're gonna go, wow, that was so simple. You're not gonna get your hands caught or anything either. Just make sure you're grabbing it in a way that's super safe. So nothing really complex to it. Easy breezy, and that's really about it. But if this helps you guys out at all, hopefully it does. It's really the same with the Air 2, the Air 2S, the Mini, Mini 2, all of the drones, Mavic 2 Pro, Mavic 2 Zoom. Really pretty simple, something you should learn how to do, because there may be situations where it's really windy, for example. You're by water, you just don't want to land maybe on a dock or on a boat. This is something that you want to make sure you can do really confidently and really well, because as a worst case scenario, sometimes you just need to grab your drone and be done with it. So hope that helps. Whoop, see, and if I would have taken off here, do you see that? It's actually going through the hole. So you never know. You just have more control when you can go ahead and take off like so. So that's it, guys. Subscribe, hit the like button, and zoom away. See ya. Aloha.